All professions require constant learning. I'm a communications evangelist and strategist. I have to stay abreast of public relations and media relation trends. There is continued education in teaching, real estate, mortgage lenders, medicine, the list goes on. But what about continued learners of faith? Does it stop after Catholic school or CCD? And if you're a convert, do you stop studying once you've finished RCIA? No, our faith is a journey, and it is one that will lead us home to our Father in heaven. In various situations in life, I've had to remind myself that I'm a God girl first, and a phrase I hope to be a title of a book I pen someday. To put God first, you must know what the teacher is teaching. So keep studying the faith. Listen to Catholic radio and watch Catholic television, and share those views with others. Learn what the Lord is trying to teach you. Read Scripture daily. Listen to Catholic CDs in your car and watch faith-based movies. Call your parish or archdiocese and find a Bible study program near you. Many churches have weekly Bible study programs for people of all ages and in all stages of their faith journey. There are theology classes and programs at local universities or seminaries for lay people who want to study the faith. I remember buying my first Bible. I was in my 20s. I went to a local Catholic bookstore. I bought the tabs for the chapters, and I went home and proudly and deliberately placed the tabs at the start of each book within the Bible so I can easily find the Gospels and other chapters. Then I put it on a table and not knowing exactly what to do with it. How do I read the Bible anyway, I wondered. Do you really start from the beginning at Genesis like any other book? I sat on the couch and opened up to Genesis and was quickly bored. I wouldn't open that Bible again for years, other than on an occasional need to look up something. One day I came across this little prayer book about spending an hour with Jesus, and in prayer it required reading the Scripture. I literally dusted off that same Bible I bought years earlier and began to read it. I found myself with a highlighter in hand, marking up paragraphs and pages in it. I read it with my journal, writing about what God was teaching me in that moment, meditating on what I just read. I asked a priest not long after about how I should read the Bible, and he told me to start with the Gospels. I did just that, but never really continued with it until years later when another priest suggested the same thing. And then Catholic speaker Matthew Kelly challenged his audience to do one of the 3 tasks a day, including reading the Gospel daily, over and over again. So now I read the Bible daily with my highlighter, my pen, and my journal. I actively read and study the Lord's words. There are so many venues and materials in the Catholic world today that guide our journey. All you need to do is get started. We are forever students of God. In Jeremiah, God tells us that before I formed you in the womb, I knew you, and He wants us to know Him. This has been a Christ-Centered Communication Message. I'm Vanessa Denha Garmo, a communication evangelist.